I feel like the SDR is there. I feel like the accountant. I feel like even the janitor might have a brand. They're like, what's going on over there? Like, is there a playbook? Because I've been speaking with my marketing team, and we're looking at how to scale personal branding for our company, right? So is there a playbook, and what is it like for your employees? Do they come here willing to create content on their own, or is this something that you help them scale?
No, 100%. I love that question because I think so many people are wondering, ooh, how can I build a personal brand? And companies are still wondering, should I encourage this or should I only ask my employees to focus on company content? So I can tell you what we do at Gong, and I'm not suggesting there's only one solution to this question or one answer. We encourage everyone at Gong to build their own brands if they're comfortable doing so. Not everyone is, right? If you talk to a shy engineer or an introvert finance person, they might not want to build a personal brand. They don't even want their picture up on LinkedIn. That's fine.
Yeah, totally.
But a lot of people, especially in our profession of sales and marketing, they see the value of a personal brand because people love connecting with people. And when you show your human side, whether it's in an email or in a customer event or on social media, people want to hang out with you if you're putting yourself out there, you're being vulnerable, you're talking about what's working, what's not working. And so if you look at people at Gong, and these are not just the executives, right? 10 years ago, social media managers were trying to recruit their executives to build their personal brands because they thought only they could be the face of the company.
Exactly.
You know what? There are very few executives at Gong. There are a tiny handful, but very few executives at Gongs who are very, very active on LinkedIn. But if you look at Andre McBride from our SDR team, if you look at Sarah Brazier from our sales team, look at Devin Reed from our marketing team, all of them have built amazing personal brands by showing up with their authentic self, talking about their times and trials as an SDR or as an SDR transitioning into an AE or an AE transitioning into a content manager like Devin. And by doing so, they've accumulated thousands of followers who want to follow their journey, are inspired by them. And if they end up buying a revenue intelligence platform, they'll probably want to do it from the company that these people work for. And that's what so many companies miss.
Oh, that is key, and I think you hit the head on the nail. You hit the nail on the head with that one. Like, and I follow all of them you mentioned. Devin's my guy. I appreciate. Shout out to Devin. But what you said about the authenticity part matters, right? So most brands, I feel like they don't want people to really show them authentic selves. And I had a conversation with the CEO of Revolt, and he said something on the older podcast is, people want you to show up as this, right? That's when you're going to be the most comfortable, and that's when the best ideas are going to translate. And for me, on my personal brand, like the SEO content, all that stuff was good. But what worked for me is when I was like, hey, I was 20 years old. I was working at Le Pain Quotidien and Starbucks, and I had my first child, and I needed to do something different with my career. So what did I do? And what was that transition like into tech? And what it does, like you said, it makes you more relatable, right? People want to do business with
100%.
you. I've seen it on my side. Like my sales cycle at the agency cut from 4 months to about 2.5 weeks to a month, right? Because now they're on the phone. They're like, Jared, I love you, man. And I've seen your content. And now I don't have to ask discovery questions like that because you want to do business and we can have a real open, honest conversation.